Hi, I'm V, and today I'm going to talk about my evening skin ritual. Now, earlier in my teens and my 20s, I used to have really oily complexion, so my evening routine was actually nothing but, benzoyl peroxide and this acid and, a lot of harsh things to shrink my pores and reduce the oil. But as I'm getting older, I feel like, especially with thin skin like mine, which is prone to rosacea, it's very important to build up your skin's barrier instead of stripping them away with anti-acne treatments and alcohol toners and anything stripping and drying. So my evening skin routine these days is all about adding the lipids or the moisture and all the nourishing things back into my skin instead of taking it away. So I begin with, now sometimes I use a normal oil to cleanse my face. You may have seen my video before, but these days I really love this Diptyque Nourishing Cleansing Balm. I mean, it just makes me feel like after I've worked really hard, this is, it contains rose and geranium wax with almond oil, and it just makes me feel like I'm nourishing myself, I'm pampering myself, I'm in a spa. It's just like a feel-good product. Of course, it works really well that it, cleans your face and your makeup without drying it, but this is really an indulgence more than a necessity. Then I always exfoliate my face at night. From exfoliating almost every day, I exfoliate it maybe just once or twice a week. I either use a grainy scrub or I use a glycolic acid, sort of a chemical exfoliator, never both. So it's either this Bobbi Brown Radiance Boost mask, which you just have to put on your face for a minute and maybe just like scrub it very gently for another minute or two, and then you just wash it off. Or I use this Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum, which is also like glycolic acid. It's not a very strong glycolic acid, but it just makes you feel like brighter skinned in the morning. But a grainy scrub like this does more for my blackheads and, makes my skin feel smoother. This makes it look brighter. So there's a difference. Never both together. And never both regularly also, maybe just once or twice a week, like I mentioned. Once I've done with my cleansing and exfoliation, I always like to mist my face with something cooling and just refreshing. So I use the Purearth wild rose oils because, the way she harvests her roses and pulls out the founder of Purearth, the way she harvests her roses and pulls out the essence and the rose water from her roses is it's done in the purest and the most unique manner. Maybe I'll do a post about it in the future. But right now I'm just letting you know that after my cleansing and exfoliation, if I do the exfoliation, I'll use a rose water mist to just feel fresh and hydrated. Then this is one product that I'm really hooked onto. It's called Zelens Power D. This is a vitamin D3 oil. Vitamin D oil. Basically, vitamin D just builds up the barrier of your skin. And if you, like me, have rosacea and redness, and you've used a lot of anti-acne treatment and you want your skin to look just glowing and poreless and just nourished, this is the way to go. Zelens Power D. You will see a difference in a couple of nights after you start using this product, especially if your skin is ravaged from all acne marks and whatever. So after my mist, when it's still damp, I use my Zelens Power D. After which, sometimes I will moisturize, sometimes I won't. Sometimes I won't even after my cleansing balm, I won't even put anything on my face. So once or twice a week, I actually don't put anything on my face. This I'm just showing you how I can build it up and how I do build it up from night to night. So after Zelens, if I still feel a little dry, these days I love this Neil's Yard frankincense hydrating cream. It's very rich, but it soaks right into your skin really quickly, and I like that it's natural, and I like these kind of products. So yeah, that's what I do as a moisturizer after my Zelens Power D. And then lastly, earlier I wasn't a big fan of under eye creams. I used to think that it doesn't matter, but they do matter. Even if you don't use under eye creams, just put your moisturizer under your eye and that's good enough. So I use this Amala, which is like a completely organic brand from Germany. Amala Jasmine Hydrating Treatment. I'm going to put all the product details down in my video. So that's my under eye treatment. This Amala brand used to be available in a spa in Noida, JP Greens in Noida, but now it's got discontinued. See, we don't know about these things and they just get discontinued. But on the nights when my under eye area is really feeling dry, and and it's feeling like thin and wrinkly and whatever, then I use this. I mean, it's a surprising use for this Bobbi Brown Skin Remedies Skin Salve, Bobbi Brown Remedies Skin Salve. So it's just like a very rich, you're supposed to use it on dry patches, on your lips or anything sunburnt, anything super dry, anything peeling, you're supposed to use it on that. But I find that this works wonderfully like an under eye cream. So I just use it and just pat it. It's like a little thick, so don't do this with it because then you'll stretch your under eye skin. Just take a little bit on your fingertips and pat it into your skin. So skin and lips, this is what I do. And yes, then I go to sleep. I sleep very early, 9:30, 10, and I wake up very early. That is very essential for good skin.